This is Hian for Friends of Irony, protecting families by protecting the pack. And today we're going to talk about whether or not we should be hodling or trading. Now, I don't know about you, but there's times where you're like looking at it, I was like, oh man, could I have done better hodling as opposed to trading? And especially at this time where BTC and you know BCH and Ether is going down, like, oh man, I should be putting onto Tron or EOS or whatever else that's up. And we know that they're all at their all-time low, and they have nowhere else to go but up. Okay, and so as you know, especially EOS, where things are transitioning from Bitcoin to Ether, and Ether is probably gonna be replaced by EOS. We're like, I really don't want to be there. I really want to be in EOS, but I keep trading back to BTC in this trading. So what do you do? So I kind of came up with a solution on how to, in a sense, set it up where you can then ladder up on your trades, at least half of your position, and then use the other half for trading. And as you accumulate more, rinse the process. Okay, so let's go ahead and show you what's up. So this is the wallet arbitrage deal. So let's say whatever coin it is, let's say this TRX, let's say I bought maybe 10 grand just to round it up. Or 100 grand, I don't know, let's go 10 grand, that's 10 grand, right? So that's going to cost me $400 in value. And I'm just going to translate this down just so that, there it goes. Alright, yeah. Alright, so, yeah. Alright, so basically, I'm using the Fibonacci numbers where 1 plus, 2 is 3, 3 plus 5 is 8. And that's how I kind of ladder out. So this is if it values, x's multiplies the basically the value will multiply from 4 cents to 12 cents to 20 cents, 32 cents, 52 cents, 84, 132, etc. Okay, so when it hits these values, then we will sell out 10% in position. So when we have 10,000 coins, we will then sell 10%, which is worth 120 bucks. But your initial investment was $400. By about usually the 5x here, we will actually got our return on investment already, and this is our actual profit when we have sold. Not counting the fees, but we at least recover $300 back. And by about when it 8 times, we'll then be in profit. Anything on top of that will be in excess of profit. Okay, so we sum it all up, it will be a $7,643 from a $400 investment if Tron goes up to this point. We kind of, some people expect to go to $1, maybe around here. So that's you sum this all up from your initial investment here, you would probably profited this much already, selling 10% of it. But at the same time, you still have the other half that you sold. So we will then still have half of that coin. So we'll only have sold. We'll actually have this position here, so we actually have 5,000 still that we've held back, but we've already sold maybe about 4,000 coins by then. 379. Yeah, actually here. So we have 656 coins, but we have sold. No, actually very little. We have actually sold less than 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. So about maybe, I'd say 3,000 to 4,000 coins, and we still have 6,000 coins held as we're hodling. So this is the hodl disbursement, where we actually only sell about half of the total coin supply. So you look at the total coins to sell in total. If it does 144x, we have only sold about 6,000. We still have 4,000 coins held behind. So this is what I would do, is to buy 10,000 or whatever it is, make it 100,000 if that's where you guys are at. It'll cost you 4 grand to get in at 100k. Alright, and then ladder it out, and this is what you would sell. 10,000 coins there, 9,000 coin, 8,000. So as the price increases, you sell less and less. And let's say around $1, if it gets to that point, you would have made a total profit of 8, or actually this profit of 8,000 at this sell right here. So you would probably already recovered your funds by around 2 or 3 here, and the rest you can hold as it totally increases and hold over time. Just put it on the separate wallet and not worry about it anymore. If you have done that, it would have increased to about 76,000 if it gets about that much. But as it sells, you can then increase your position or just use it to buy more coins of something else. And in the meantime, you can have the other half to trade, and that way you don't have to decide whether you want to hodl or trade, because you want to trade. It's kind of more fun that way, a little more interaction, but at the same time you're like, hey, I should probably be holding some of this on long term. So that's what I would do. And then you want to go ahead and set this up, a sell orders. Just place it on wherever exchange that you have. These orders are already on a sell position reserved for that, and it won't be it won't be touched. Now, one more thing is that depending on your base coin, now this is in US dollars, right? We're gonna be using BTC or BTC, and if those values change, that's gonna affect how it sells too. So think about how much more you're going to be accumulating of that and what the actual value at the end of the day. So there's one more little caveat here, is that even though it might look nice, but then once you convert this into a, which I've kind of done here on Ladder EOS, this is my buy-in actually. I've noticed that when I was buying in, I wanted to buy in at these prices. As it dropped per price, I could buy more and more. But in actuality, because it was a buying in under ETH price, as ETH also dropped too, the total coin price was kind of stagnant, or it kind of hovered around, kind of thing. Okay, so you have to kind of consider that, take that in consideration in the base price that you're looking at here. So all you have to do is kind of convert it back to your ETH price instead of US dollars. So based on whatever the ETH price is, that's what or Bitcoin price is, that's what you're going to ladder in at. Okay. Alright guys, hopefully that's helped you guys to kind of decide between the two and just do both. And then I think you'll be alright being able to trade half and use the other half for hodling. Okay, thanks. Have a good one.